Hello, my lovely Cancers. Welcome to your reading for December. I'm using the Witch's Wisdom Tarot and the Dragon Oracle cards. I'll pull you a dragon at the end. And this is your reading for December. So, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know in December? I'll go through them with you, don't worry. What does Cancer need to know in December? That one wanted out. Didn't want to shuffle. Cancer for December. Anything else from Cancer? Yep. Go on then. Cancer for December. Cancer for December. Okay. So Cancer, let's see what we actually have here because they all did fall out or get pushed out. Oh, we have the Goddess of Earth, the Four of Air, the Eight of Fire, the Goddess of Water, the Wisdom Keeper, and the Six of Earth in your tarot. What we're going to do is we're going to go through these for you one by one to see what your journey actually is. Interesting picture, isn't it, for the Goddess of Earth? Ooh. So she's basically all about abundance and gratitude. She's about the sweetness of life, the embodiment of oneself. So it's a very positive and abundant card, and it's about the love that you're surrounded with. You're surrounded with that great love, a really good love, that makes you feel so nourished and empowered, Cancer. It's a very, very positive card indeed. It's definitely just full of love and nourishment and blessings. Your next card is interesting because it's the Four of Air. And the Four of Air is about you having to take a rest. There's been some conflict, and it's about you stepping away from that conflict and taking a rest within yourself to be able to come to terms with that conflict and be able to move forward with it. Because when we have conflict, it could be anything in our lives, you know. We never know really what it is. But after the conflict, you have a very positive card at least, which is the Eight of Fire. And the Eight of Fire is about coming together as a community and obviously, sorry about that, my focus is out. Coming together as a community and a celebration. So even though we do have some conflict to start with, and you will have to sort of take some time out and some rest for yourself, it works out for the better because then we're coming into the community and the celebration that's about to be had. And it's a gathering and it's a very positive, fun time, which is really important after we've had those struggles, to be able to come together with community and to be able to have a little celebration of our own and see things in a clearer light and know that we can now see the path so clear and in front of us and we know where we're going. Then you have the Goddess of Water, which is really you, isn't it, Cancer? Goddess of Water is definitely about you. And this is about you nurturing yourself and your needs. It's about dealing with the emotions that you've had to go through. And you sort of learn to understand what happened. You learn to understand and forgive and forget and move on. And I think that's really important, especially when we do it within oneself, because then we're learning to adapt and change. And that's what this is all about. It's all about nurturing oneself and nurturing those emotions and sort of realizing and understanding why it had to be the way it had to be, but also moving forward from it in a very positive mindset and being able to sort of deal with everything that's been thrown at you. So, you know, that conflict may have hurt you, but in the long run, it's going to empower you. You know, it's going to give you the empowerment you need to move forward. So, yeah, this is you nurturing yourself and understanding why things happened the way they happened. It's very positive indeed, because it's important we have those realizations within. Now, if we look at your other card, you are now the Wisdom Keeper. The Wisdom Keeper is growth within oneself and realizations, and bringing about that happiness inside you. It's fulfillment as well, and generosity, feeling that fulfillment in one's life of everything finally coming together, and you realizing that things were never really as bad as what you thought, actually, you know. Being a Cancer, we do get over emotional and things, and this is a very positive card because it's really about you understanding yourself and realizing, oh my gosh, I have all this around me, all this positivity and all these people, and I'm loved. And it's that feeling of completion, that feeling of, you know, I can offer other people advice in situations because I've been through it. And it's a coming together of the realization of oneself and being sort of empowered in that, and knowing that your life is perfect just the way that it is, Cancer. And the next card is the Six of Earth, which means you're going to have something unexpected happen in December, the end of December. Something very unexpected is going to come into your life, and you're going to have to make a choice. And this choice, you must choose wisely. You must think about all the things you've been through to make this choice. Do you want to leap straight in, or do you want to tiptoe around and maybe go down the side path, sort of thing? The choice is always up to you, of course, but the card does say choose wisely these new choices that do come forward into your life at the end of December. Don't be spontaneous and jump in. It's something that you may need to actually think about before you do make that sudden choice. But it's definitely an opportunity, and it's more than one, and you will have to make that choice to know what's right for you. So let's see what dragon card we have for our wonderful Cancers. Dragon guidance. I'll read it to you, no problem. So you have got the crystal yellow dragon. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. So this is about you expanding on yourself. Expand your powers and illumination. Work with the higher self for growth. Look to the higher self for guidance. And this dragon will help you reach that, Cancer. I can only read the cards that come, I'm afraid. And those are the cards. So remember, by the end of this December, everything will have worked itself out. Not to worry. It's something that's very fast paced, and it happens all through December, so that's quite good. It's extremely fast journey, this. But at the end of it, when those opportunities or options come forward, remember to take your time on it. Maybe look to a higher power for answers into which is the best way for you to go. So that's your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for listening. And of course, as always, many blessings.